Looking for a beginner-friendly piano exercise? Let's get into this exercise that sounds good, will warm up your fingers, and will brighten up your piano practice. I call this the soundtrack exercise. This is based on a chord progression 6-4-1-5. This is a chord progression that lots of composers use in soundtrack, hence the soundtrack exercise. We're currently in the key of B flat major. So in B flat major, chord 6 is G minor. So G, B flat, and D. For this exercise, both of our hands are always playing the same notes. Okay, so we have G, B flat, and D. That's our first one. Okay, our next chord is an E flat major chord, but we're going to invert this, okay, just to make the shifting of our hands a little bit easier. So instead of going down here to E flat major, we're actually going to stay around this area and move the D to the E flat. So just like that. And it gives us the rough equivalent of E flat major. It's the inverted one. So this is the first inversion of E flat major. Next, we're going to move to B flat major. So we're going to have an F, B flat, and a D. Okay, so this is also an inverted chord of B flat major. This is the second inversion of B flat major. And finally, we're going to end with F major. This is the root one, the root chord of F major, F, A, C. Just to recap again, we have 4 chords, 6, 4, 1, 5. We start on G minor, go to E flat major, go to B flat major, and end with F major. In this quick exercise video tutorial, I want to share with you 3 levels. So level 1 is just playing them in block chords. So let's warm them up just like this. And repeat. I love the sound. So level 2, we're going to move on to something a little bit harder. This is what I showed you at the start of the video. Now we are going to play them in the arpeggios form. We're going to break these chords apart. We're going to break them up, play them broken, and we're going to do a bit of a contrary motion. So we're going to start outside and come in like this. Start outside and venture in. Next chord. And if you notice as well, I'm doing kind of a slight wrist movement. Bum, 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 bum. Just to release tension. As you progress in this exercise and as it starts to get a little bit easier, try to then increase the speed as well. I love this exercise because it sounds very epic. I'm actually using the pedal as well, if you can't already tell. I love this level 2 because it really syncs up my hands together to do this before I practice piano. So bum, 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 bum. What you're trying to do with this exercise is trying to really sync up so that your right and left hand are playing exactly at the same time. So you might find as you do this, you might encounter a problem like this. Not fully being synced up. So I want you to really think about it. Right and left hand, 1000% together. Especially when you're playing fast, this problem is going to be more prevalent. We're moving on to level 3 now. This is a slightly more advanced level of this exercise. This is where I'm going to try to get you to do some improvising. This is for roughly more intermediate and advanced pianists, but I do want you to try this, which is we're going to start on our G minor chord, but this time I want you to move to a new chord and decide for yourself what chords you want to move to. As a very simple rule, you just need to change either 1 note or 2 notes every time you change a chord. So for example, let me just explain. In the exercise I had for you today, it started on G minor, And as I change the D to E flat, that changed the chord. Okay, so a chord has 3 notes. Every time you change even just one note, the entire chord changes. So G minor to E flat major. Okay, I just changed one note to get to there. You can change one note or 2 notes if you want. Sometimes you can change all 3 notes. But just as a very simple rule, let's try to do an improvisational exercise where you start on G minor and you're just going to move around. Okay, so let me just give you an idea of what to do. I'm going to start with G minor. Maybe I change the middle one. Now top 2. Now bottom. Top 2. Try this exercise. It's a lot of fun, it's a lot of experimenting. Part of the Piano Players Live is all about expanding your soundscape. In this tutorial, you learned 4 chords, 6, 4, 1, 5, G minor, E flat major, B flat major, F major. But now, in level 3, let's try to start on G minor and try to venture into other chords by yourself. It's not so important to really fully analyze what chords are what chords for now, but just try to move 1 or 2 notes at a time and see where the sound takes you. For some of you, this improvisational exercise might give you a bit of anxiety to feel like, oh, there's no structure, but try to go with it. Try to just see where the sound takes you. Experiment, try to listen to what sounds good, and later try to replay those chords and try to figure out what chords those are. This is how I also got really good at piano chords and learning them, by just having fun, experimenting, moving to different chords, and then with my own ears and my own heart, trying to listen to what sounds good. Hope you have fun with this soundtrack exercise. Let me know in the comments how you went with it. I'll catch you in the next piano tutorial.